Back to basics. Elevating. Back to basics. Elevating your cooking with the power of simplicity. Part 1. Introduction. The simpler, the better. Welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wondered why a simple roast chicken or a basic green salad tastes so much more vibrant at a high-end bistro than when we make it at home? We often assume these chefs have secret, complex techniques or expensive gadgets that we don't have access to. But the truth is far simpler. The difference doesn't lie in complexity. It lies in a deep understanding of the basics. In her book, Barefoot Contessa, Back to Basics, Ina Garten shows us that to cook like a pro, you don't need to complicate the process. You just need to do the fundamental things perfectly. Today, we are exploring the Barefoot blueprint for turning everyday ingredients into world-class meals. Let's get back to basics. Part 2. The Art of Selection and Flavor Amplification. Ina's philosophy in this book is centered on the idea that flavor is something you unlock, not something you manufacture. 1. Fabulous flavor through technique. Ina focuses on small pro moves that amplify natural tastes. She teaches us that toasting nuts before adding them to a salad isn't just an extra step. It's the difference between a flat dish and a professional one. She explains why a pinch of salt is essential in chocolate to make the sweetness pop, and why letting your meat rest after cooking is the most important tenet of juiciness. These aren't chefy secrets. They are the logic of flavor. 2. Quality over quantity. The back to basics rule is clear. If a recipe only has 4 ingredients, those ingredients must be the best you can find. Ina guides us on how to choose a high-quality olive oil, how to distinguish between different fresh herbs, and famously, why she always insists on good vanilla. She argues that it is better to cook a simple pasta with great parmesan than a complex lasagna with mediocre cheese. 3. The must-try list. Let's look at a few iconic recipes from this volume that prove her point. Bruschetta with tomatoes and basil, a masterclass in choosing the right bread and the ripest produce. Tuscan roast chicken. This dish proves that lemon, salt, and herbs are all you need to create a masterpiece. French apple tart. Simple, elegant, and looks like it came from a high-end patisserie. Yet it uses standard pantry staples. It's the ultimate example of elevated simplicity. Part 3. The Backbone, Techniques of the Kitchen. This book functions like an accelerated culinary course for the home cook. Ina shares what she calls the backbone skills. Oven mastery. She explains the importance of temperature. She shows you which rack to use for which dish and why roasting at a high temperature is often superior to baking for bringing out the sugars in vegetables and meats. Knife skills for uniformity. Ina teaches that cutting ingredients into uniform sizes isn't just for looks. If your potatoes are all the same size, they cook at the same rate. This simple discipline prevents the frustration of having some pieces mushy and others raw. The balance of the palate. Perhaps the most useful lesson is her guide to balancing acid, salt, fat, and sweet. She shows us how a squeeze of lemon, acid, can brighten a heavy cream sauce, or how honey can balance the bitterness of greens. Understanding this balance is the key to going off recipe and cooking with true freedom. Part 4. Confidence in the barefoot style. Back to basics also means returning to the original purpose of cooking, human connection. Ina provides sample menus for weekend dinners that are designed to build your confidence as a host. She proves that a beautifully set table and a few simple, perfectly prepared dishes are worth infinitely more than a 10-course meal where the host is too exhausted to talk to their guests. She encourages us to make ahead as much as possible. By doing the work on Friday, you can actually enjoy your own party on Saturday. This psychological shift, from seeing cooking as a chore to seeing it as an act of love, is the true magic of the Barefoot Contessa brand. Part 5. Conclusion. Cooking is freedom. Barefoot Contessa. Back to Basics is a reminder that you don't need a culinary degree to create a life filled with beauty and flavor. You just need to master the basics, buy the good chocolate, and keep it simple. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the world of Ina Garten. Do you think the back to basics philosophy fits into our modern busy lifestyles? Is there a basic technique you've mastered that changed your cooking forever? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this summary, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We are exploring the most influential books in lifestyle, business, and fiction to help you level up your life. Until next time, stay simple, stay elegant, and as Ina would say, how easy is that? Goodbye.